Oh, no, not you again.
Who is it?
I don't know, but it's fun to say. Oh, no, not you again.
Okay, don't be silly.
Just try it.
Oh, no, not you again. Hey, you're right, that is one.
Oh, no, not you again.
Chris, please. It's not as cute when you do it.
Oh, no, not you. All right, you're right. Who is this guy?
I'm John Antioco, former CEO of Blockbuster Entertainment, the greatest name in home movie rental, and that is how you say his name.
Oh, whoops, I guess you're that important I didn't know how to say your name.
What you're laughing at.
It's more like the evilest name in home movie rental, no matter how you say it. With all those late fees and out-of-stock titles, overpriced candy, and dirty carpets.
Dirty carpets?
Well, you kind of couldn't help notice the carpet, like when you went in to try to rent Rocky 3 for the 4th week in a row, and you guys still didn't have it. You didn't kind of hang your head down and just look at the carpet.
Our carpets were 100% polyester, unlike Netflix.
We don't have carpets. We are an online operation.
Yeah, and the late fees were the worst. It was the price of the first rental initially. So if you were late, then you paid double the price of the movie.
Well, yes. Don't bring them back late was the answer.
And weren't you usually out of stock of the latest titles as well?
Well, yes, but that was because the movies were always returned late. Key problem is you people being late. Just don't be late. It's like everyone was the White Rabbit. But besides that, we were the #1 place to rent movies for a very long time.
See, the Blockbuster concept was that you had to get in your car, drive to the Blockbuster, get out of your car.
Oh, wait, stop right there. I am so done at that point because I am not getting out of my car.
Oh, we know.
Ooh, I'll pick it up from here. You had to browse the shelves for the title you wanted. The new movies most likely were all rented. So then you had to settle for some obscure movie you never heard of or some lame Pauly Shore movie.
We always had son-in-law in stock. That was the unofficial company motto.
Blockbuster. We always have son-in-law in stock. Yeah, that's an interesting business model. Hey, buddy. It was the only way the Weasel could get a movie deal. Antioco! Where you been, buddy? People forgetting about the Weasel.
I don't know if you know this, but Blockbuster went bankrupt.
Oh, gnarly, dude.
It's actually not gnarly, dude, at all.
But am I still getting paid?
Not for several years now.
Buddy, you should have paged me or something. I just bought a new Kia Sportage. What am I going to do now? Get a job at Wendy's? Are you being mean to the Weasel? I'm a Hollywood star, man.
Really? I think the only one knocking on your door right now is maybe the Masked Singer.
Spoilers! I'm out of here. Antioco, you're going to hear from my public attorney, man.
I liked his hair. Anyway, I remember when you were done with the rental, you had to drive all the way back to the Blockbuster and drop it in the bank deposit chute.
We don't have a bank deposit chute.
Well, it looked like a bank deposit chute.
Well, yeah, it did. You got me there.
Except it wasn't as fun. Because you could only put movies in and never get them out. If you tried, your arm would get stuck.
Sabrina. Did you get your arm stuck in a Blockbuster deposit chute?
No. I personally was never seen getting my arm stuck in one. But I did see an old man get his prosthetic leg cut in there once.
I kind of want to hear that story.
No, you don't.
Well, see, one night, Old Man Joe was going to rent a movie. Old Man Joe had lost his right leg while working at the Jelly Belly factory. You see, Old Man Joe was in charge of the Juicy Pear line. And the Juicy Pear Jelly Belly was the most important, most sought after Jelly Belly to ever be produced.
Okay. Stop there. Maybe we should move forward. Antioco, why are you invading our virtual Netflix history tour?
In the Jelly Belly Kingdom.
Antioco, we still have one more story.
Why did you say your name? Huh? Why did you say your own name?
He keeps saying Antioco, and you keep saying it wrong. I don't even know what you're saying.
I thought he said it right that time.
I don't know.
No, the playback will show.
Okay.
Even though I was wrong on the last playback that showed
Yes.
that I was wrong. Well, we still have one store open in Bend, Oregon.
Not currently.
So we are well on our way to making a comeback, and it is currently still open. Thank you very much.
No, currently we're under lockdown, okay?
Oh, well, I guess it right now, but if you're listening to this podcast 200 years from now, it's still going to be closed.
Laura, we all know nobody's going there, so it's still open.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's only 2 employees.
One day, a mean old Walmart greeter came to the factory.
Sabrina!
Fine, you'll never know then.
So, how did Netflix kill Blockbuster?
Kill? Kill? That's such a strong word. They didn't kill us. Remember, we still have one store. Didn't you hear me? Or were you distracted by that weird Jelly Belly nonsense?
I'll admit I was a little distracted. What exactly did the Walmart greeter do?
No. Maybe we should do the Jelly Belly thing another episode. Let's focus on the Netflix story at the moment, okay?
Okay.
In 1999, we introduced the monthly subscription concept. We also dropped the single rental model in early 2000. Our service provided flat fee unlimited rentals without due dates, late fees, shipping and handling fees, or per title rental fees. And the best part? It came right to your mailbox.
Silly. It will never last. You had a measly 300,000 subscribers. You guys weren't making any money. In fact, you begged us to buy you out.
That's true. You guys wanted to start an online service of your own.
Total Access, the best, the greatest online service ever.
You're like the Donald Trump of movie rental companies.
I wish. We used to be that big, Lee. Anyway, you could rent a DVD online and return it to the store for a free rental there. Brilliant.
So brilliant it was costing you $2 per transaction. You were losing money on every rental.
Just like the Jelly Belly factory where old man Joe lost his leg.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Anyway, $50 million is what Netflix asked for. So I told Hastings, I'll think about it.
Yeah, you thought about it all right. You thought, no.
That's not entirely true. I did bring it up to the board of Blockbuster, and they are the ones that said no.
Only after you recommended that they say no.
I did, but they said no too, so I feel like I'm clean of this bad decision.
Sounds like it.
So Netflix was working on a concept, but the subscription numbers were not high enough to keep the company profitable. Plus, the dot-com bubble burst and September 11th didn't help.
What's the dot-com bubble?
Oh, I know. It was a stock market bubble caused by excessive speculation and internet-related companies in the late 1990s, which caused a period of massive growth in the use and adoption of the internet. Sometime between 1995 and its peak in around March 2000, the NASDAQ Composite Stock Market Index rose 400%, but then only to fall 78% from its peak by October 2002, giving up all of its gains during the bubble.
Let me guess, you read that on a goldfish package?
Yeah.
Well,
It's actually on the back of this beer can.
is it? How'd they get all that on there?
It's in the palm trees in the small print.
It's a magic eye.
I'm kind of glad you handled that one, Sabrina, because I was going to say it's when the Extreme Bubble Blowing Company popped. Popped.
We had to lay off 1/3 of our 120 employees.
However, sales of DVD players took off as they became more affordable. They started selling for about $200 around Thanksgiving time, becoming one of the year's most popular Christmas gifts.
So was the Razor scooter.
I wanted a Razor scooter.
I had 3.
Speaking of razors, now might be a good time to mention your beard is not working.
It's working. It just takes me a little longer.
You look like Santa Claus if he only had a goatee.
Santa Claus for modern times.
Santa Claus for redneck bars.
Ooh, Santa, can I get a beer?
No, my feelings are hurt. Okay, you can have another beer.
Yay! Swinging it around to Netflix again. Since this is the virtual Netflix tour that, by the way, you people requested, and I'm assuming you people were interested in it. So, by early 2002, we saw a huge increase in our subscription business. I had another idea for Netflix. You see, I was watching what YouTube was doing, and I believe streaming video was the future.
We started investing 1% to 2% of revenue every year in downloading. Not only is it more convenient, but it will tremendously lower our mailing costs.
Unless you had to mail the whole computer. Ha!
Well, the thing was, you're supposed to already have your own computer.
Sure, you could go that route. Old man Joe wishes he had gone that route.
We want to be ready when video on demand happens. That's why the company is called Netflix, not DVD by mail.
Good call.
Thank you.
I would have called the company Rock and Roll Kick-Ass Movie Service.
Good call.
Thank you. Despite the streaming visions, I thought Netflix had at least a decade left of dominating DVD rentals.
And I thought Blockbuster would last forever. And now look at us. One store strong and a stock price of 19 cents.
We tried to work with you.
We tried to work with you.
No need to be that way, John.
No need to be that way, John.
If it wasn't for your returning online DVDs to the store for free rentals, you would have had put Netflix out of business.
Oh, don't remind me.
It's okay. You tried your best.
At least our logo was better than yours.
Yes, John, you had the better logo.
It was so big, so blue, so yellow.
It looked like someone chewed on the end of it.
That wasn't chewed on. It was torn, like a movie ticket.
Old man Joe was torn.
I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor.
Laura, your husband is literally acting out the lyrics.
What, he is? No, just ignore him. That's what I do.
Well, I'm going home now, and I'm taking my logo with me.
Bye, John. Stop by any time.
Do you mean that?
Sure. We can have tea.
Oh, I would like that. Okay. Bye now.
Bye, John.
I heard you guys once offered $1 million prize to the first developer of a video recommendation algorithm that could beat its existing algorithm. Yes, ours was called Cinematch, and we wanted it to predict customer ratings by more than 10%. Is that offer still on the table?
No, it was given to the Belcore's Pragmatic Chaos team, which bested Netflix's own algorithm for predicting ratings by 10.06%.
That's it? That's a lot of money for 0.06%.
Well, we had more contests over the years, but the Federal Trade Commission had privacy concerns, so you know how that goes. But come February 2007, we delivered our billionth DVD.
Like McDonald's, but not in burgers, obviously.
We began to move away from our original core business model of DVDs by introducing video on demand via the internet. We grew as DVD sales started to fall. We were more successful than Blockbuster because we could offer a much larger selection of movie titles to choose from.
So much for the tea. Keep rubbing it in.
We thought you left, John.
I did. I went as far as the other side of this virtual door.
The simulated door.
Simulated or not, that's as far as I got. And I forgot that line was there, so I shouldn't have said virtual.
No offense, John. That's what happened.
I guess.
When we started offering streaming content for free to our subscribers in 2007, we could offer no more than about 1,000 movies and TV shows, which was just 1% compared to our more than 100,000 different DVD titles.
Yet you guys kept growing.
Yes. The number of titles available for streaming was increasing as well, and had reached 12,000 movies and shows in June 2009. Do you remember when we talked about Cinematch?
Yeah, that was literally seconds ago. Our attention span isn't that bad.
Oh, mine sometimes is.
Oh, mine always is. Is it time for bed? I feel like it's time for bed.
No, I think it's only like 6:30.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely my bedtime.
Cinematch was our recommendation system, which not only got viewers to remain attached to the service, but it also brought out those movies which were underrated so that customers could view those movies too from their recommendations.
This was an attribute that not only benefited Netflix, but also benefited its viewers and those studios which were smaller compared to others.
Yeah, like when Netflix recommends French horror movies to me after I've watched Interview with a Vampire.
Exactly.
You mean exactement? What? Some of those French movies were good.
With streaming movies, we kept growing. By 2018, we had a customer base reach of 137 million worldwide. Original programming. Let's talk about the original stuff. That whole DVD thing is way in the past. It's like 100 years ago.
The 90s were not 100 years ago. It's like 10 years ago.
It's 2020, Laura.
Oh my God, you're right. That's like 100 years ago.
We started playing with original programming as early as 2006, which I guess is about 80 years ago, according to your math.
We played a prominent role in independent film distribution. We had a division called Red Envelope Entertainment, where we licensed and distributed independent films such as Born into Brothels and Sherry Baby.
Sherry baby.
We even worked with John Waters.
I love John Waters. Hairspray is the best. Pink Flamingos, not so much.
Well, oh, no, wrong person.